We're really excited that, like this first Bunnings Community Sausage Sizzle is being given to our Cardiac Challenge riders. They're fundraising to raise money for heart services in Far North Queensland, so they're off and running from this Saturday morning, so if you want a sausage, come on down. Well, we raise money to buy a lot of equipment for all services, not just cardiac services, but at the moment this is our main focus, is the Cardiac Challenge. And it just gives back to the community. It means that we have state-of-the-art health services in Far North Queensland. And if you look at what we've got now in the cardiac unit with the brand new cardiac cath lab, electrophysiology, and all those services, it's exceptional. And it's our community that has actually given this to themselves. It's really hit and miss for sausage sizzles. They can make up to $2,500. If they do that, I'll be a very happy person. I think everyone loves these sausage sizzles. So, Bunnings is one of the talking points on a weekend. Bring the family down for breakfast or lunch or whatever, and come on down, say hello to these guys. They'll be out here cooking up a storm. I think it's great. Bunnings have always been big supporters of a lot of sporting organisations and a lot of services around the area. We certainly end up with one or two of these sizzles every year. And it's good that they've actually given the first one to this group of cyclists who are putting themselves out there to raise money.
My dad had his first heart attack when he was 47. Most of his brothers and sisters had heart disease. My dad had about 4, maybe 5 heart attacks, and he died at the age of 67, which is my age now. I'm hoping to be able to live to my mum's age, who's 92, and she has a heart defibrillator to keep. She also has a leaking valve in her aorta, so she's had heart disease for a few years now. And look, if we had all the equipment that we've got now, I'm sure my dad would have lived a lot longer than he did. But he was very sick and died at a young age now today. But yeah, he's been gone a long time now, and 30 years in fact. But he had his first heart attack at 47 years of age, so that's quite young. Well, I've got an e-bike this year, so I'm riding with the e-bike pack, and we're riding from Cairns to Cooktown. So hopefully I'll be able to ride all the way from Cairns to Cooktown. I have ridden before on my ordinary mountain bike, not the whole way. I've had a 30k laps, I suppose, but yeah, and I've driven. I drive regularly for the Cardiac Challenge, doing the support vehicle for the packs. Yeah, cardiac driver for the packs, so I've done that since 2013, so I've helped out with the Cardiac Challenge for many years. It's really a good way to raise the funds in one hit, instead of trying to gather the money bit by bit, I suppose, and get friends and family to it's easier for them to come down and get a sausage for breakfast or lunch. Yeah, well, we'd like to try and do better than they did last year. So they've given us what they raised at this time last year. So hopefully we can at least meet that and do better. So yeah, being the first one back for the COVID-19, it's probably going to be a bit different. So we'll do our best to raise those funds and more if we can.